Good afternoon. It's Speak a Little French, aka Makanaka, here at Big Tree Harare on this early winter's afternoon. And today we're doing routes at Big Tree Harare. And we're starting off at NASA here. And the three main routes that we're going to do are the Hiroshima route, the Nagasaki route, and the back route to Phoenix. The idea is that the Hiroshima route, the first bomb dropped on Japan that brought the World War II to a closure, was Hiroshima. The second bomb dropped on Japan was Nagasaki, was dropped on Nagasaki. The first bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. But anyway, what we call Hiroshima route is an extroverted, outgoing, meeting people kind of route. And the Nagasaki route is an inward-going, introverted, hiding away, secretive route. And the back route to Phoenix, it's more like a kind of escapist route. It's a bit of a Houdini on the situation. Back route to Phoenix, Hiroshima route, Nagasaki route. And what they do is they connect up NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the United States of America, where we are here, with the White House at Big Tree Harare, and the Kremlin at Big Tree Harare, and Washington, D.C., and Cape Canaveral, and of course Phoenix. So there you have it, and we'll take you through those routes now. I'll be back in a moment. So here we are at NASA, and when we go out at NASA through the door, we have the option to go to the left, and that'll take us along the Nagasaki route and the back route to Phoenix, and we have the option to go to the right, and that'll take us along the Hiroshima route. So we'll start off by going along the Hiroshima route. And you see, we have the entrance to the property, and we have vehicles and workshops and all this kind of thing. And you see, this is where we have people coming up the driveway from the outside of the property. They come up this road to the White House. You can see there's the White House. And this is the Hiroshima route we're on now. Hiroshima route. And there's the White House. There's Hondi Bondi, the Hondi the dog, named after the Hondi Valley. And there we have the Kremlin. And there we have Cape Canaveral. So that is the Hiroshima route. And if we pause the video, we'll go back to NASA. And here we are back at NASA. As you can see, we're back at NASA. That's NASA? Yeah, for sure. And so we're going to go along the Nagasaki route. And this takes us behind the workshop. And we have the backyard, basically. And you can see we've got all sorts of stuff in the backyard. It's a real suburban garden. We've got the washing line, and this is the Nagasaki route. So the Nagasaki route at Big Tree Harare. And you can see there's the White House at the back of the White House. And we go up here, and that's all it does. It connects up, there's some cleaning and spring cleaning going on, and it connects up to the White House. So that's the Nagasaki route. And we'll just pause the video and go back to NASA. So here we are again at NASA. And the final route after Hiroshima and Nagasaki is the back route to Phoenix. And it begins by following the Nagasaki route, as we've already gone through. But instead we take a right. And we go through a back route, the back route to Phoenix. And there we have the vegetable garden, and you can see the backyard. And this is the back route to Phoenix at Big Tree Harare. Here we are doing routes at Big Tree Harare. And there we have some hay, all sorts of gardening going on here. There's the vegetable garden. You can see some muriwo and spinach and all sorts. Hey. And there we have the shed, which has got no roof. And this is the back route to Phoenix. And here we are at Phoenix. It's the most beautiful place. This is the back garden at Phoenix. And you can see my stone circle, which used to be at NASA, lining the wall. Let's go back a bit so we can see that stone circle a bit. This is Phoenix. Yeah, this is Phoenix. You can get a good look at Phoenix. There we have it. Anyway, that's the three routes at Big Tree Harare, Hiroshima route, Nagasaki route, and the back route to Phoenix. And we'll just close off with the conclusion at NASA. So here we are back at NASA. Yeah. You see NASA? This is our home base, huh? Yeah. So I want to talk a bit about this because we have video footage that is difficult to present to an online public because of our security issues on the ground at Big Tree Harare. And so we have to think very carefully about how we're going to put this on YouTube, what we want to share with people, what we're going to hide behind in that sort of a sense with the White House and NASA and the Kremlin. And yeah, it's confusing as anything, trying to say, well, we're doing a service for the public good, and yet we're trying to protect the residents' privacy in an immediate setting on the property and all this kind of thing. So we had to be very careful about how we presented this video to the public, because it goes into other people's private space, and we don't want to infringe on any individual's rights while trying to protect the rights of the public in that situation with the First Amendment of the United States of America Constitution. And we have our lucky Native American in the form of myself, speak a little French, presenting this video to an international and home audience on planet Earth. Yeah, so I'm speaking a little French. And this is where I reside in Harare, at Big Tree Harare. And this is a bit about me and a bit about the map that we've made to facilitate an introduction to the world. Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Big smiles. Good afternoon, good night, and good luck.